in case you didn't know, I am pro marijuana. At this point, I don't get the opposition. You're okay with alcohol, you're okay with pills that are just synthetic class 1 drugs. All that's okay. But cannabis, see, just in case you know, the actual name is cannabis. Marijuana is a Spanish name that had an H, now a J. Just some fun facts from a guy with a head full of useless knowledge. Marijuana didn't just start in the 60s and 50s and 70s with the hippies, man. It's been around since early 1900s. Probably even before, but the Spanish and Mexicans that came over brought a lot of it with it. And it's always been used as propaganda, man. They just push that on, oh, it's them. And that's how they had to do it to get them to go with their program, man. But now it's like the Jeff Sessions and the Steven Alvarez of the world. What's your deal, dude? You know? Said, this idiot said, good people don't smoke marijuana. You know what? Good people don't do? Good people don't accuse other people of being bad people when they don't even fucking know them, idiot. I fucking slapped the shit out of Jeff Sessions if he's fucking in front of me. Hey, that's it. Let's set up a celebrity boxing match. Well, I'm not a celebrity, and neither is he, but I'll fight Jeff Sessions. That's who I want to fight. YouTube boxing, me and Jeff Sessions. It's just a stupid comment, and those are the people. That's the influence that is keeping marijuana Schedule 1 drug. My teens, every charge I had, every juvenile hall, all of that shit was behind marijuana. Either possession, transporting, whatever. It was all marijuana-based charges. That I don't even think, man, now you get stuff with marijuana, cops don't even care. Because I think that old, how do I say this without offending people? I think the old people are fucking dying off. And that's why there's a 70% of people that don't smoke marijuana approve it. I'm gonna tell you from first-hand knowledge, if it wasn't for marijuana, I'd kill somebody. And they've given me every pill and every nonsense you could try. Marijuana is the only thing that calms me down and takes me back to that. Because my mind is just racing. It's just racing. You know, and you're never gonna understand mental illness, man. But these doctors, stop with all these chemicals, man. Let's start with weed. You know, let's people start with that and see how they do. You know, marijuana was cool, and then they noticed it was getting into their bottom line. So what do? 1936. What the fuck is that? They passed a law. And now all of a sudden, no, 1936 was the year that fucking movie came out. What was it? God damn it. I knew I should have wrote that shit down. There was a movie that came out. It was pure propaganda, man. And it was basically depicted marijuana users as Mexicans and blacks running around raping people and having orgies and, you know, just all kinds of nonsense, man. And it was just pure propaganda. Because guess what comes out in 1937? The Marijuana Act Now all of a sudden, people are getting serious time, man. 2-4 years for a pound and stuff. It was crazy. And that was all that. Oh, that fucking guy. Man, my Harry Schlesinger, one of those idiot races that was running the country back in the day. They passed that act, and all of a sudden, people are getting time. And then in the 70s, they turned into a class 1 drug. Now, marijuana is on the same level to this day as heroin and cocaine. It's not even about right or wrong. It's just about common sense now. Those dudes that are fighting, saying marijuana is this and marijuana is that, and the whole thing is a gateway drug. Man, shut the fuck up with that, man. I think I did. First time I tried drugs, I think it was acid. It wasn't even marijuana. If you're gonna do drugs, you're gonna do drugs. You can't blame marijuana for fucking being a drug addict. If you do that, you're just fucking... I don't know. I don't claim to be the fucking sharpest tool in the shed, man, but I know bullshit when I hear bullshit. And this propaganda, it's been beat into people's heads. So the 60, 70, 80-year-old people, they still think marijuana is this fucking thing that turns you into a rapist weirdo that makes you want to go have orgies. If you're a rapist weirdo and want to have orgies, that's going to happen no matter what you do, man. You're just a fucking weird dude, you know? Everybody's looking for somebody to blame. Everybody's looking for something to blame. Nobody can look in the mirror and say, damn, I'm a fucking weirdo. That's what you need to do. Because half these people pushing that shit out of you are weirdos. Lost my goddamn train of thought. I'm not gonna sit here on my soapbox so long, but it's just, they shut down another dispensary. Yeah, it's an illegal dispensary, but get the shit fucking right then, man. It's like, still, even now, okay, they let you sell weed in California, and there's a few good shops with owners that are trying to do it like the government wants them to do, but guess what? You're never gonna compete with the underground market, man. It's just impossible. Unless California just says, you know what, fuck this bullshit. You know? And does their own thing, man. And every state does the same thing. I don't understand why some yokels in Kansas that have no clue, you know? They didn't grow up out here. They don't think like us. Or they don't think like you, wherever you grow up. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm so sick of people forcing their beliefs. If you want to believe that, cool. I respect it. But don't force your bullshit on me, man. And that's what they're doing. And they're using some fucking whatever to say, look, this is, I guarantee you, if they did some real, legitimate research, marijuana helps. To say it's not, there's no medicinal value. These are the idiots. If you want to do something, do that, man. You younger, fired up people, man. Make a difference. Go do something. Because there's people doing a lot of jail time for marijuana. A plant. People are doing years for that. It just don't make no goddamn sense, man. Unless you look at the big picture. All these raids, those fucking illegal marijuana places, dispensary, you have any idea how much money they bring in every day? They usually have one and then two ready just waiting. That's the amount of money these motherfuckers have. But guess what? Sheriff swoops in there, takes all their weed, takes all their money. Nobody can do nothing about it because they're the fucking sheriff. They're profiting. The government's profiting. And who's getting fucked as usual? You think they could really fuck us if every one of us got up and said, you know what? This is fucking bullshit. Then what? See, now I just get irritated. I need to smoke marijuana. Go to that happy place. And it's not even about getting high. Half the time I smoke half a joint, you know? Just to get my fucking mind right. It gets your mind right. And if your bite is as scary as this one, you need this. It's a bad fucking neighborhood, man. You don't want to be there. Fucking scary. And I know a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about.